Hello everyone, my name is Space Croquette and today I will make you the commentary of the speedrun of The Messenger. We will have two categories in one here in this video. That's the 8-bit and the linear, because the linear is just an extension of the 8-bit, and then you have the possibility to see both categories in one video. I will precise when both categories change to one to each other. The Messenger is a platformer with a retro style inspired from Ninja Gaiden, and you control a ninja which starts in the ninja village, and this village is actually a tutorial to learn to make you learn the most important ability of the game, which is the cloud step. It doesn't have double jump like a usual platformer game here. You win an extra jump every time you hit something, so you will abuse this ability everywhere. So like we can see here, hitting the lantern, I can really fly over the level. And what's happening here? We are living in the ninja village, and we were waiting for the arrivals of the hero of the west, but he's coming too late, unfortunately. The demons are already there, and the hero of the west will give us a scroll that we will have to bring at the top of the mountain, and here we are becoming the messenger. So that was the intro of the first level, of the tutorial level. Now we will go to the real first level, which is Out on Hills. So, Out on Hills. Out on Hills, that's the first level of the game, the real one. And directly at the beginning, we will see I hit the enemy from behind, and this tricks is called the turtle boost. Every enemy which has more than 1 HP can be bumped to be pushed in front or from the back to win some frame while running and while hitting them. So that's something I will use almost everywhere in the run, as soon as it's every time it's possible. And directly at the beginning, we are coming in the shop. We will buy new capacity, which give us the possibility to hit projectile. So we will have the possibility to win cloud step. And we receive from the shopkeeper a new capacity, which is the claw, which let us grab walls and make wall jump and climb everywhere. So something that we will use almost everywhere also. Here we will come to classical things you can have in speedruns with damage boost. So I was speaking about the category. So here, the beginning of the run, which is about 30 minutes, it's called the 8-bit category. Why? Because everything is in 8-bit here, and the graphics are 8 bits, the music is 8 bits, and there is a twist in the scenario if you want to follow it a bit, which explain a bit why it's all like this. And the linear part is 2 extra level at the end of the game, which add 2 levels. That's about 10 minutes more run, and it's called linear because the game is also a Metroidvania. The Metroidvania part, we will not see it, and that's why we say the first part of the game is a linear part of the game. So yes, we have so funny things here. For example, when we were under the water, the music will go down a bit to adapt that you are under the water. There is a lot of small details like this everywhere in the game, and we come here to a nice room with the elevator skip, which let you pass through the room in a very easy way. Here, with a cloud step, also can win a bit of time, and like I said, with the claw you can grab the wall and make some wall jump. This level is for the casual really easy. You can go through at your pace, and usually it's absolutely no problem. But when you are in speedrun, the speedrun level of the Messenger is very, very high, and the first level has a lot of optimization, and you can have a lot of trick to use to achieve a very nice time. So we come to the shop again. We have found enough money to buy 2 new capacity. The most important one that we will use right now are the shuriken. The shuriken that give us the possibility to one cycle the first boss. If it doesn't have them, the boss will not be killed as fast, and you will lose almost 20 seconds because it will go in a special animation. So, but yes, so the first level is complete now, and let's jump in the second one. This second level is not so hard, like I explained it just before. That's a level that you can come back later when you are in the Metroidvania part, but we will not see it here in the run. So we come in the Catacomb. The Catacomb is a level which has a lot of cycles. Every time you enter a room, the cycles of moving spike, of crushers, of enemies is reset, and of course we will try to go through the room in an optimal way to use the cycle the best way possible. Here we will use damage boost to be pushed forwards. You will be a bit faster under the water, and that's just enough what you need to pass the crusher in one cycle. It's a very dangerous skip because if you miss it, you die. So there is a lot of skip like this in Messenger. That's if you miss the skip, you just die. So we have to be careful here. Here we were fast enough to go through the skip, but and we take as much time shards as possible. Time shards, that's the money we find everywhere in the game. You are very low on shards everywhere, so we will have to buy alpha capacities in the game. And the number of time shards is really short, so every time shard possible is very important to take. And there are some backups, of course, but we prefer not to use them because you lose a lot of time going for them. So here we will see a skip, which is called Badonk. The idea is to have a cloud step and in the room before, and to use it in the room after. Why do we do that here? Because if you let yourself going down, then you will start a cutscene, and you lose about 8 seconds. So it's very important to it's very important to achieve this skip. If you miss it, it's something that's happened unfortunately a lot. You have like 3 frame of place to place the skip, so it's very easy to miss it. Here exactly the same. You have to be really have the cycle to avoid to be crushed, and then you can pass the room without any problem. So here we are coming to the second boss. Here the boss has two possibilities. He can spawn at the top or spawn at the bottom, so that's why I'm trying to climb on the left at the beginning of the fight, but the boss decides to spawn at the bottom. That's unfortunately the slow version of the boss. If he appears on the top, then you win also sometimes. That's absolutely RNG here. You cannot do anything to influence that, so you just pray. That's that it will pop out, but yeah, that's RNG. RNG is RNG. So we are coming in the next level, which is Bamboo Creek. Bamboo Creek is a level which is really the community really love. The graphics are incredible. The level design is really nice, and the music is also famous here. It's maybe a good time to speak about the music. Rainbow Dragon Eyes make the soundtrack, has made an incredible job here while producing different variation of music based on 8-bit tempo or 16-bit tempo, and there are also some funny lyrics speaking about Chinese food, so you can find them on the net. You can find some speedrunner singing them. And that's a level which has a lot of flow. So here we are going a bit out of bound, but that's a bit strange because we said it's the no out of bound category. So like all the rules, you have some special rules that the community decided, and this out of bound was is accepted. Here you have a very difficult skip. It's a room where you have probably 10 different ways to go through the room, but it's very good to be able to go from the left side of the room. You win a lot of time avoiding a big elevator, and here it's going pretty well. We are coming at the end of the level now already, and the fun fact here, if you were going to the shop and you want to hear about the story of the shopkeeper, you can he will explain you the level. The level is so cool and so nice that it will be sad to have a boss at the end. So that's the reason why there is no boss at the end, and that's the reason why you are that we are right now in the next level, which is called Howling Grotto. And we are going to the shop, buying some new capacity, and we receive a new one, which is the wingsuit. The wingsuit that let us fly like this, and the capacity we have bought are the possibility to make some special attack while we are in the wingsuit. And yes, that's this level is not so easy. You have a lot of spikes and a lot of enemy throwing you rocks and things like that. If you look at some enemies, for example, that throw you the rock, the brown one, they are moving on the music. That's small details, which is really fun. We are coming now at a new skip here, which is called the DK skip. It's called the DK skip because you have some saws like in Donkey Kong, and you have tried to avoid them. It's a very tight one. You really have to be super fast to do it. And again, total boost, and trying to cut all the angle and have all the optimization possible. And using your wingsuit in the optimal way. Here we are coming to an interesting room which has water, and we will have a water boost here. The story is really funny. In the first version of the game, this room didn't exist at all. The developers decided that it was so sad that the speedrunner didn't use one of the capacity we bought, because we just bought a capacity just before, which give us the water boost, and it was absolutely useless during the whole run, and they had the room extra for the speedrunner to be able to use at least once the ability during the run, so that's pretty nice. The developers have made a lot of work with the speedrun community to implement funny things. But before speaking about them, here the next boss, that's the Emerald Golem. So here you need to be able to count to 8. So after 8 hits, you can go on the top and hit the golem, and when you are so far, you can see them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And with that, you can go up, kill the golem. And here it was done perfectly, so that the golem was hit in 2 cycles. But you have a second phase, of course, and it's done. Here the story is, we can see that the golem is a bit sad, because actually it was a misunderstanding between the messenger and the golem. Say, why did you attack me? Oh, but you attacked me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it, but you destroyed my golem. Oh, I'm sorry, super sorry. So now he's sad that we killed his golem. So here we are coming, one of my favorite level, and the music is just incredible here. And this level is, when you are discovering Messenger for the first time, is very, very hard. You have to use all the things you have learned before to go through those levels. It's a very hard one, and the mushroom that throws spikes, and with all the traps, and that's very dangerous. Here a nice skip, you doesn't have to go all around, you have to hunt the enemy to be able to make this cloud step here. Just look at the lantern too, they will start singing on the music. That's something also very nice things. I found it super funny. So look at the lantern here, the lantern which does not eat, just sing on the music. So again, like I said, total boost, go here. I really like this room here where you hit with the shuriken to open the door. Front boost, back boost. Here we try to this room is called the bully room. Now you know why. You 3 times damage during the room, trying to go through, and that's really that's using all. This one is can be tricky also. You have to go pretty fast to Try to go around the spike here. Yes. Nice. And then we are already coming at the end of the level. Where we will fight also the queen. And that's a pretty hard boss the first time you come. Here we will try to kill her in 2 cycles. We take a lot of damage extra, and unfortunately the second cycle was missed, but there is of course the backup, and the boss will be dead in no time. But it's a very difficult boss the first time you fight against her. And we go directly on the right side, throwing a shuriken to be able to open the door. So we are coming now to Searing Cracks. Searing Cracks is actually we are making the joke usually that the speedrun is starting right now, because we will receive the rope dart, and the rope dart is like you see, that's a hook where you can grab everything. So, and now the game will win in speed, because you can use this hook everywhere, the rope dart, and we will abuse of that, of course, where you jump and grab. You have here, this level is really hard, it's pretty technical. So, and that's the really cool things with the darts. You can really rope dart everything. Even when you are climbing like this with wall jump, you can rope dart between your wall jump to come back against the wall faster, and then climbing faster. It's super hard. It's called the rope dart climbing. But if you manage to do it, that's a really time gain. So here we will see something which is called the teleport. How does it work? To explain it in a simple way, you kill an enemy before you know that he's dead. It produces something in the memory of the game. The game doesn't understand what's happening, and it tries to replace your character in a valid position. And it teleports you to the next enemy, which has more or less the same ID, and it lets you do crazy things like this. We will do different teleport during the run. But here you have the boss, Colossus and Zeus. Colossus and Zeus, 2 boss. You have one which is super strong on the bottom. The other one super strong on the top. And you have one is able to be hit from the front, the other one from the back, and they will try to tag like a team which make some catch, and we managed to win here, and they will throw us to the next level at the top of the mountain. Not the top, but almost. We are coming to Glacial Peak. Maybe you recognize the music. The music is also in Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars, which is a game actually which happened in the same world as The Messenger. Maybe you didn't knew it. you have a scene at the somewhere in the short story of the Messenger, which is actually explaining the lore of Sea of Stars. So the both game happened in the same universe, and the glacial peak you have in Sea of Stars is also the one you have here. That was very nice. There was a lot of small details like this between the two games. And we are flying through the glacial peaks. That's a level which can go really, really fast. The number of input per second is really high, where when you here we will come again to a new teleport. So in the next room we'll kill the enemy before he knows he's dead, and our character teleport through the room to the next valid enemy. And unfortunately we cannot do it everywhere, but every time we can do it, we do it. And we brought the scroll at the top of the mountain, and we found other people, the mage, which looked like a bit the shopkeeper, and they asked us to hold the scroll on the top, and then the Tower of Time appears for another challenge which awaits us in the Tower of Time. So Tower of Time, which is also known as the Tower of Tears, because a lot of PBs just vanish in this tower. You have everything can kills you pretty easily. The laser here, that's something I tried to go through the laser, but it didn't work. The laser take you between 4 and 5 lives, so you really have to have full life when you want to make a skip like that. Crusher everywhere, and you eat those crystals to open doors. Here that's pretty. We take a damage boost with the mage for 1 life, and then we can go through the laser. That's also here we have the. We can skip one cycle going through the laser. Here we have activate the crystal through the wall. That's the crystal called the crystal abuse. That's something we will do a bit later, a bit more to see. But that's really useful to open doors. You have the possibility with one manipulation to hit object through the wall if they are not too far away. And again, laser, jump, spike. Really not easy. We recharge our life. That's not so bad because a huge skip is incoming. And always with our rope dart. We activate. So the next room is a skip which is pretty hard through the laser. And it was missed. you can grab the this strange elevator, and then you can be pushed in the laser. Here we will use again this tactic called the crystal abuse. So it will be very visual here. Here we hit the crystal through the wall. And we are coming in the last room of the 8-bit category. So that's something that can be also think of. It's theoretically possible to have a kind of incentive here, asking for people if they want to see the linear. Then we can add the 10-minute trends directly from here on. Killing the boss is ending the 8-bit category, and that's directly the beginning of the linear category for the 2 extra levels. So an incentive here is really possible to be placed. And here, something that's really interesting with the rope dart, you have an invulnerability frame, and of course, when you are speedrunner, you like to abuse them. So, and here that's the time, 31 minutes. That's a pretty good time for the 8-bit already. And now the sorcerer told us that everything was a test, and they asked us to jump in the hole, and we see something changing. So here is the beginning of the linear category, like I said, and everything changed. Everything is now in 16-bit. That's to represent that we are jumping in the future, and then everything is in 16-bit. So the music, the graphic, that's something really, really cool. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous, and the music too. So here we are in the Cloud Ruins, the first level of this linear part, which has only 2 extras. So, and here we will really use everything what we have learned to go as fast as possible. A lot of ghosts everywhere. We doesn't need any money anymore now in this category. Here that's a room which is a bit slower because if you doesn't make it correctly, you lose a lot of life and time, and probably you die at the top. And we are coming here to the first auto-scroller of the level. There is 3, where the dragon is behind you and want to touch you. If you touch the dragon, that's instant death. So we really have to be careful, but it's not a problem for our messenger. So here you have a skip possible. If you go fast, you can go through the crusher. Sometimes for security it doesn't do it. And here you have a difficult room, and unfortunately the rope dart was too short, and unfortunately die. The When you die, you have this small demon called Quasimodo, or in English it's called Quarble, I think. And it will revive you every time in exchange of a tax, of a fee. So it will take your money for sometimes, and that's why it's in the 8-bit category, for example. If you die, it's very problematic because you are missing money. It's almost better to reload the game even if it takes a bit more time, because the money lost is too much sometimes to compensate. And here the dragon come back and want to kills you. But it will not be a problem again. And we will come again to here you have something really funny where we try to jump on the top to try to bring back a ghost, and now after that it's random, but it's theoretically possible that it comes in your way and then you can grab it to win a small second. And now that's the last auto-scroller just before the boss. The dragon is called Manfred. Manfred is and we are coming to the boss. So here I'm trying to make the boss bug. It didn't work, unfortunately. That's something super hard. It doesn't work every time, but you have theoretically the possibility to bring the boss in a bug situation, and if it's the case, you win almost between 1 minute and 1.5 minutes doing that, which is huge. That's absolutely bonus. So now the boss is trying to kill us, but now it's not a problem. The boss will die in a few seconds now. And it's done. And we are coming now to the last level. Oh, the General Demon. And we are coming to the underworld. That's the last level, which is also a level which is very, very vertical, which is pretty nice. And it's also a very technical one. You have some nice tricks now here and there. That's a level which also go really, really fast. And here we take an extra damage boost to go through the lava. Cloud step there, rope dart, everything is used. Here we'll use damage boost to go through the saw. And that's really just now going through the level as fast as possible, using all possible tricks. Here we skip the save point to go faster. Again, a room which is very vertical. Really nice to look at. With an incredible music. And we are almost there. And almost the last room now. And we are coming to the final boss of this run, the Demon General. It's not an easy boss because you can manipulate him, but if you miss it somewhere, and also a bit of RNG, the boss can transform itself, teleport itself, and it may happen some situation like this fight where the boss doesn't do what you want to do, and when he's in fire you cannot do anything, for example. You have to wait. And but the boss now is almost dead. Here with jump, that's really also not optimal. That's really the worst position possible for the boss. And it's done. So that's a run that bring you to with all the commentary all around, and maybe a bit be sure then you are around. You can do under 35 minutes almost every time. Yes, so that was the Messenger, the linear category, and the 8-bit category, so I hope you like it. Like I said, you can make 8-bit category, you can make 8-bit with incentive into linear, you can choose the linear only. That's something possible. Something that's also possible is also to make a bit word for the name, so something like that. Yes, so I hope you liked it, and I wish you a nice evening. See you later. Bye bye.